What are you looking at? The party is over. Shave is done. Next time start your video from the start. Just joking. Today, Fatip Piccolo. The shave was nice, fast, efficient. If you want to see how it went, stay tuned. So, we are back again after a short break, because this was pretty busy week, a lot of, unfortunately, medical appointments, just annual regular check, but with some surprises. So, without further ado, I think this is the heaviest beard growth ever filmed on Wicked-Whiskers, and since I already have a couple of face lathering with sterling almond cream, this time I ball lathered the soap. So just for the reference, this is how much of the lather you can get with the same amount of soap, but just with a little bit more friskier pace of whipping it into this nice lather. And I wanted to save a little bit more time, at least on the lathering. Now I'm scooping out a little bit as I need, but I wouldn't say on my surprise, because as mentioned, the sterling soap is definitely keep on giving more and more lather. I don't think that synthetic brush was a great choice for this heavy beard growth, because my face is itching a little bit, so I would definitely prefer the boar brush. But to be fair and square with other aggressive razors in this Wicked Week, I wanted to keep everything else the same, so same blade, same brush and soap. And I think I will manage somehow to drive the lather into all the weird growing whiskers. And I will add just a little bit more, because I already do have plenty of it. So I'm not often lathering with the bowl, but I must admit it really helps a lot, because everything you have, and look at me, I'm whipping white lather on the white balls and trying to make it look presentable for the video, so don't mind that one. And I like, as if I see that some areas of the face are less covered, I can just reach for more, and it is exactly the same consistency as the lather before, which on face lathering tends to water down the lather in the brush, so let's keep this aside. The razor of choice, as you might guess, Fatip Piccolo Special Edition, of course Open Comb, paired with treat blade. So in this round we will have some tap sounds, because I used my ball for the lather. And let's just go nice, evenly, slow. Without repeating strokes on the bare skin. no issues so far whatsoever. Now, as sort of a feedback from this week, at least my eyesight is still great, considering how much time I spent on computer and on my phone. So that was nice. On the other hand, being mostly stationary and not the blue color as today, but having a desk job is not so good for your heart. So I'm running on a little bit low revs. Maybe I should clean this. What do you think? And of course it's open comb, so I won't even lose a second to discuss how good at rinsing it is. So I guess that my metabolism is a little bit on the slower side. My heart rates are not so in expected range. So I guess I should go out a little bit more. And since you're already learning on my shaving mistakes, take this advice. Go check yourself up. And do a little walking. I know some people are reaching out in the comment section from US and A, and I know that you guys are driving a lot, but still walk a little bit. And just like that, absolutely fabulous. Very smooth. If I don't have a full bowl of lather, I would probably just rinse my face and stay like this, but let's do another pass and I will tell you a word or two about this razor. So I just rinsed off the leftover. Can you imagine? I rinsed the leftover whiskers because I kind of hate when some cups of whiskers stay on the face and they just being dragged across with the razor, or they stuck in the blade, and then you feel like that pointy feel. So just a little preparation and that's it. So after the first pass, what I like about this razor first, I think the combs of Fatip Open Comb are the most comfortable in the market, and the way how they feel on the skin, especially when you find a matching blade. In my case it would be the Treat, of course, but Wilkinsons are also very nice. They aligned so nice that you don't feel anything. I will rinse the razor, so I hope you will be able to see. The blade is laying flat on the combs, so basically you have, I think this is the ultimate zero blade gap razor, but also very efficient. And that was the greatest mystery for myself, because if you don't have some blade overhang or exposure, then how does it shave actually? But somehow there is obviously like a micron thin layer between the blade and the combs. So when you match everything, I would dare myself to say that Fatip Open Combs are even more efficient than R41, because the cutting is much nicer. I don't have that plucky feel as with R41. You don't need to care about some loose skin to be caught with the large or overly exposed blade or the blade gap. So see this, perfectly smooth and clean. And this is a brass razor, and maybe you wouldn't expect, but the brass has actually higher density than steel, so any brass razor would be heavier than stainless steel, which makes this razor pretty heavy on the skin. So however you think you have a light touch with Piccolo, go extra lighter. Almost like that you don't feel anything on the skin. That could be misleading in the first couple of shaves. But once you develop the trust zone with this razor, you can be rest assured that it will definitely do the work. So far, 2 aggressive passes, not a tiniest weeper, not even on the chin area, so perhaps the lather was a little bit more hydrated. Perhaps it's the shave dynamics of this razor. And one thing which I learned with Fatip Piccolo was that in general I prefer aggressive razors which have zero to minimal blade gap. R41 is closely the same, but as you can see, the blade is very flat, very hidden, no chattering, no anything. You just lay the teeth of the open comb, go a little bit upwards, and then you will sense a little bit of blade. And for my likings and my shave routines, I think this is a very beautiful razor. So if I had to stack them in some particular order, I don't know. Piccolo, R41, top range in efficiency. For comfort, Piccolo a little bit above R41. For everything else, you saw it by yourself. R94 Mule Roca a little bit better than DS Cosmetics, but still for everyday use, day-to-day shaves, I would say Roca, DS9, and then Piccolo, I might. What's happening? I don't know, sorry for this. Nevertheless, for daily use, Piccolo Special Edition, Open Comb, or the regular Fatip Grande with a larger handle. If you don't have too sensitive skin, it will be just as good choices. So, thanks for watching. We are ending this wicked aggressive week. I think it's really time to go a little bit milder on the face. So, thanks for watching. Leave your comments, send me your feedback, and see you next time. Bye.